Well, welcome to Focus Gaming News. Today we would like to welcome to speak to us Miguel Ortiz, the Vice President of Marketing at TransAct. Welcome, Miguel. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me, Joe. Pleasure to be here.
And well, if you could begin perhaps by telling us, I see you have the name behind you. Tell us a
Yes,
little bit about the new BOHA restaurant operations platform and how it can help our sector, how it can help the gaming sector as well, and to improve efficiency.
absolutely. So BOHA, which stands for back of house automation, is a set of tools that we've put under the BOHA restaurant operations platform that allows casinos, anyone that operates restaurants, to manage the back of the house. What you see today is a lot of the processes, whether it be labeling food for sale or when you're preparing it in the back of the house, or if you're doing temp taking, all of these processes are usually paper-based. And so our solution, our proposition to the market is that we have technology help and do the heavy lifting. So by pairing together the Apple iPad and the iOS software, along with our apps, and then our back end, which is called BOHA Control Center, and our BOHA Workstation label printer, a restaurant basically has all the tools they need to really digitize their back of the house. And as I mentioned, most of those processes today are paper-based. And I've spent a lot of time actually in the downstairs areas and in the back areas of casinos, and it is quite heavy, the amount of paper that is involved in bringing food out to the customer.
And why do you think that now in particular is a time for a solution like this?
Obviously today is not the best of times for any of our customers all over the world, especially casinos. You're handling, having or hosting many customers, and so as a result you need to make sure that all your processes are being followed by your employees, that at head office, that all of the different restaurants and food service establishments that you have at the casino are doing exactly what you've set out from your guidelines, from the executive chefs, to make sure that you're serving safe food to your customers, and then you're following health and safety guidelines. And so today it's more important, especially when sometimes you have employees that maybe have been out for a time as a result of a furlough, or you have high turnover, and so as a result, the amount of training time that's available for you to bring back onboard an employee or onboard a new employee, you just don't have the luxury. And so it's time now to leverage technology. It makes it so much easier.
Excellent. And it does seem like something that could help with streamlining things, but also with hygiene standards, like you mentioned, with health and safety.
Absolutely. So one of the applications or workflows where we help our customers is with checking in employees. So a lot of checking in, when an employee arrives at your location, you have to make sure that they're safe to work. So you'll see that most restaurants, casinos have stations for employees to check in, where somebody's checking their temperature and then probably following through with several questions just to make sure, hey, have you been around anyone with COVID? Do you have any symptoms at all surrounding COVID? And so at first, people had to use paper. But when you have at a casino hundreds and hundreds of employees over a week or a month, you have thousands of pieces of paper. It's just not possible to manage that. And so with our solution, we offer a digital form. The employee checks in via an iPad. They answer any of the questions after they've had their temperature checked, and then they're either cleared to work or a manager is alerted and they're sent home to get better or to recover.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. And do you think that innovation then is really the way forward in light of the pandemic this year to sort of adapt to the new situation?
Absolutely. The old way, which is in many cases when we go in to help a customer, the old way is what's there. It's paper and pen, right? There isn't technology already that we're going in to displace. So by leveraging innovation, I think really you can leapfrog a lot of the problems that come with doing this all paper-based. Just imagine you walking into your accountant's office and they're still doing your books, you know, with the green lined ledgers, that you wouldn't accept that. And so, you know, running the back of the house with pen and paper just doesn't make sense anymore when technology is here. We're here to help. We don't just take a piece of paper and make, you know, a digital form of it. We actually take that information. And for example, if you're the executive chef or you're an operations executive at the casino, you want to see a dashboard of what's going on all over your one property or various properties. And so that allows you to see who are your best performers, right? So you can reward them, and who needs a little bit more training, and who might need a little bit of more hand holding through any new process that you might be introducing. So I think innovation really is going to help us, you know, get through a lot of the issues that we see today.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Well, thank you, Miguel, for joining us, for explaining how the BOHA system works, what it offers. Is there anything you would like to add before we finish to operators out there?
Absolutely. I think that one of the key things also about technology is that you're enabling your employees to shine. And I think if that's a key takeaway that, you know, I could give to the audience is, you know, give tools to your employees so that they can shine, so they're not having to like make mental calculations, and they can focus on your customers walking in the door and giving them the best experience possible.
Fantastic. Well, Miguel Ortiz, Vice President of Marketing at TransAct, thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.